Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So we do have a new notice, as everyone has expected, and I think there's also a global Another Eden channel live stream coming up in the next day or so too. So make sure you watch for that. If you haven't already, make sure you not only like and subscribe to my channel, but also to the Another Eden global official channel or other languages as you may see fit. Now that being said, as of tomorrow evening, around 24 hours from now, and for us on iOS, hopefully about 22 hours from now, we will now see a new version 2.14.500 Wandering the Vortex 7-Color Coalition. Remember that this is not an in-game update. This will be through the App Store. So make sure you check it out, or the Play Store, and get that loaded up as soon as it hits. Now that being said, if I get a chance to, I will try to live stream. So watch for that as well tomorrow if it works out. Now that being said, you do have to have played through some of the chapters of the Apocrypha Wandering in the Vortex, because if you haven't, it won't really make sense, nor could you have unlocked this chapter. So I believe you have to finish a side quest called Kingdom Magic, which is actually Calcale, and I believe Cochlea as well. So, and note that chapter 55 of the main story has to be cleared, and we do have Noble Blossom Tsukiha. So this new version, or new alter version of Tsukiha, seems to be a lot more happy-go-lucky than her kind of brooding self. That being said, she looks to be an extremely powerful unit. Of course, I'll cover her in my Should You Summon series tomorrow, but she can VC in fire stance, which, by the way, a lot of people can already do, and also give some barrier upon VCing in up to 50% for one turn. Not bad, but I mean, what's more to like about her? So first of all, as a zone setter, end of turn effects will heal up to 40%, as well as restore all statuses. And so this is very, very good, because status restore is not as common in end of turn, and healing for fire zone is very, very nice. I think Alter Dewey does that as well, and it depends of course on the number of fire moves. And for herself, I guess the whole allies with inspiration can give max HP up to 40% for one turn as well. And what is inspiration? She can give inspiration stacks, almost like a blessing, so to speak, to a single member. Now, mind you, this can only be done outside of AF, so it's not abusable when in AF. So you will need, a couple of turns if you need to put an inspiration stack on either herself, which gives herself 3 stacks, or on another member. If you give it to another member, it changes that unit's element to fire permanently for the rest of the battle, and it stacks 1 on yourself. So this can lead to some pretty interesting shenanigans. Now, if anyone has AS Nikoko, changing elements to, the element of your choice, blasting things off with either, with your AS Nikoko, changing everything to thunder, or, whatever the heck. This one's changing everything to fire 1 move at a time. So it's not all of your party 1 turn, for 1 turn. However, it's permanent for the whole fight. So very, very useful there. And like most of the alters, can awaken zone. But what's really good is her passive skill, which is her, her another sense. So, most alters do have another sense, which kind of gives them extra benefits while another zone is awakened. She can extend another zone by 3 turns instead of the usual, just 2 turns. You're going to get 5 turns out of anyone who awakens a zone, which is going to be really, really, really good. If you already have Alter Dewey that increases zones by 2 turns, you'll know how powerful this can be. Not only that, she can do some pretty massive damage with fire, not as high as some of the highest DPS units out there, but she does give herself up to crit damage double, which is plus 100%. She can do fire resistance down, so it will help your team do damage. She can also do things like reduce, it can, within another zone, it can give up to 100% fire resist down. So, and fire type up. So basically caps fire resist down and fire type up for 100%. Yeah, I mean, she can do a ton of boosting of your team as an offensive support. She can also give in Fire Zone, which she is a Fire Zone setter, Power, Int, crit damage up to, Power and Int 70%, crit damage 60%, units with Inspiration, damage increase for weapons by 60% in Fire Zone. So outside of Fire Zone is only half that, but you're going to be using Fire Zone because she is a Fire Zone unit, and you're going to really bolster your Fire team tremendously. Now, remember when I said that she can VC in to set Fire Zone? Well, she's our second global unit that can set Fire Zone with a move. However, unlike Aisha, which can just, cast it, which is pretty decent already, this one is a preemptive Fire Zone setting and speed of all enemies minus 50%. So it allows you to control the battle if you're doing outside AF, and like Aisha, can lead your fire team troops to victory through a one-turn AF right off the bat if needed. So very, very powerful effects on Ultra Tsukiha. It looks to be a really great unit to add to your team. Don't forget that if you do have Tsukiha in any form, you can side grade to it once you grind out 3 opuses, which are only available, by the way, through red keys. And so we do have to finish this little mini quest. Note that in order to even get those quests, you have to clear all 3 chapters of the Apocrypha, which really is a little bit downside for those who haven't started yet. But if you're new to the game, remember that all content is permanent. You don't have to do it all in one go. There's hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours of gameplay in Another Eden, and pretty much all of it is free to play. You do not need to spend money, which is a great thing about this game. Of course, there will be a new Another Dungeon, and when they mean a new Another Dungeon, it's going to be the same dungeon, but just a new chapter in it. So keep that in mind, just like the other 3 chapters. And of course, we are here to summon, so you will have a new Fateful 3 times max. This is extremely interesting and very surprising. A Star Dream is available, everyone. Now, I don't know if any of you have bought the Premium Pass, where it's kind of that really discounted 1,000 paid stones. It also gives you some equipment to kind of level up your characters a little bit easier and so on and so forth. Now, I can't say I bought it personally because I don't have any information on that. However, if you still have those 1,000 paid stones and you've been waiting for the opportunity, this is your opportunity, everyone. Star Dream encounter, auto selector. You get 110 pull, which is paid, one time only, of course, and after that, you will get a Star Dreams piece that can choose the 5-star unit of your choice. This is up to date to 2.14.5, so anyone in the game as of tomorrow evening, including Ultra Tsukiha, AS Nakoko, Eva, Flam, Orlea, Alma, all those units that everyone has been dreaming about, you can now Star Dream that for the win. Now, it does not have to be used right away. The banner usually lasts anywhere from 30 to 60 days, so if you wanted to, you can actually summon the Star Dream encounter on day 29, for example, or 1 day before the encounter is gone, and then you'll have an additional 30 days to use that Star Dream piece from the time of using summoning on the Star Dream. So if you want to wait, you can do so. If you are not going to wait, you can do so as well. And again, I will try to put out a video that includes what my initial ideas in terms of choices for Star Dreams will be. That will be included in my Should You Summon video. And there is a new Faithful Encounter 2023 special for New Year's. We've had a lot of really powerful paid banners. Earlier in the year already, you've seen some of the best 1, best of the best 2, and so on and so forth. This one is all, I guess, a lot of fire units, I am assuming. We have Ultra Tsukiha, Ultra Xion, Perfection, Radius AS, the ultimate tank, Iska ES, a tank no less with some DPS and dual element, and finally, Thilili AS. Now, she's the oldest one of the 5, still brings some pretty decent DPS for both Shade and Fire. And again, if you are willing to spend money, you can even get Tsukiha in any form. The triple style Tsukiha will give you any form except for, unfortunately, the newest altar. But remember, you can summon for you can side grade to that once you have 3 opuses, which does take, time. If you are a fan of Helena, now's your time to dress up your cat like that. And what we really need is, look at that. Firesight Cat treatises are finally available. So as of tomorrow's update, you can don't buy your keys yet until tomorrow evening. You can start grinding out those AS Nekoko treatises. I am looking forward to adding her to my team eventually once I get 5 treatises. But what we really also want is 50 Chronostones login. Not as good as the 100, I know. But 2 weeks worth of 50 instead of 20, which is like not bad. 30 times, 15 or 16 days. Not bad. Half a tenpole there. And if you need to save up some paid stones, now's your chance to buy one of each package. And. So many ands here. If you start this new chapter, actually no, you have to clear it. That's too bad. Okay, if you clear it, you get 500 stones. Worth the effort. You got a month to do it. When I said don't need to rush, well, if you want 500 stones, you will have to rush this one a little bit. And it looks like you can claim back anything that, there were awards where you get 50 stones for starting it, and if you are new to the game, you didn't get a chance to get those extra Chronostones. Now WFS has rolled those awards back to you so that when you start these for the first time, you will get 50 stones instead of 10. Unfortunately, if you are endgame like me and have already finished them, you don't get any extra stones. So keep that in mind if you are a veteran to the game. But hey, it's here to kind of encourage newer players to kind of play through some of these cool things. Okay. And I think they have patched some interesting things with Concerta Arts, Mystic Arts that probably bypass some mechanics in the game. Alright, so a lot of fixed stuff. Anyways, lots and lots of things to look forward to. Let me know in the comments below what you're planning to do with this chapter. Are you going to start it right away? Are you going to summon for Ultra Tsukiha? Are you going to grind out those opuses, which are pretty hard to come by? Are you going to be grinding out those Fireside Cat? For myself, I do have Tsukiha, all 3 forms already, and so I will be patiently and diligently grinding out those opuses. I also am still working on Alter His Mina, and let's be honest, when you're grinding for one, you're grinding for all. So we still have a ways to go to get all those opuses as needed. And in the case of Fireside Cat, no one has any, so obviously I will be working on those as well. Anyways, technologically, hoping that tomorrow will work out well and I can live stream. And, if so, I will see you tomorrow. If not, I will have videos for you regardless. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.